Kathleen, you're up next.
Good afternoon. Greetings to His Excellency, the Filipino Ambassador, and congratulations to Mayor Farkas and to each councillor at the recent election. My name is Kathleen Johnson. I live in Acadia, Ward 11. Since 2019, most of my spare time has been spent volunteering with the Calgary Urban Species Response Team, where we seek to rescue birds and bats affected by urban hazards, but mostly end up collecting hundreds of deceased birds due to untreated glass in Calgary, an entirely preventable harm. While I'm honored to volunteer with an incredible team, I am eager to see change, please. We need far more resources deliberately invested by the City of Calgary for robust planning, real action, and broad results for birds and urban wildlife. I'm so pleased that 7 of the 15 elected representatives here today, including Mayor Farkas, actively participated in the Calgary Environmental Roundtable pre-election questionnaire or the podcast on climate change for biodiversity hosted by Jenny Jeremy at the Gravity Well. Thank you for participating. Please ensure where you've committed to committing budget dollars, taking action to conservation efforts, that you please do follow through. For each member of council and the mayor, wise decisions that include wildlife and biodiversity often cost no more. Sometimes will provide savings, such as with a change in materials, practices, methods, or design. As is happening worldwide, window strikes are actively killing birds every day across Calgary, including at +15s and other municipally owned structures. Birds such as dark-eyed juncos, white-crowned sparrows, ovenbirds, and yellow-rumped warblers continue to die at untreated glass, so we need to collectively step up our efforts and be leaders in this regard. With the rapid expansion of buildings throughout Calgary, including some very exciting projects, it's absolutely critical that we ensure new projects are truly safe for birds. We have barely even started to retrofit existing structures. To quote the fellow before me, in any approval, if your plans are not safe for birds, you don't get the money, or that's how it should be. Please be aware that hazards downtown are indeed problematic, but window strikes happen at all buildings. Attention is needed in every one of your wards, please. I'm first asking that you actively and constantly use wildlife conservation as a lens in all decision-making on the budget and going forward. That you be aware that the built environment has a direct link to colonialism, and that it is our shared responsibility to prevent further harms to wildlife that is happening as a result. You also be aware that there is a legal requirement under the Federal Migratory Birds Convention Act to prevent harm to protected birds. This is called incidental take. But I'm sure we all share the desire to never see another bird harmed. We're happy to do this voluntarily to take care of this matter. As an overall request, please be aware and prevent inadvertent harm, such as approving a glass-heavy structure or a green roof project without requesting bird-friendly mitigation. Increase inadvertent conservation. Use normal budget dollars to also support biodiversity. Use internal technology and existing resources to create Calgary-centric die-cut window decals or bus wrap for appropriate window strike mitigation, such as +15 glass, but also saving birds. Install window collision mitigation during routine maintenance, and scaffolding and scissor lifts are already being employed. Consider creative solutions to incentivize community members and businesses who mitigate their own glass, from community awards, social media accolades, through to tax incentive programs. Ensure collaboration with local organizations to continue learning how to apply these tax dollars and feedback, more specific feedback items. If I'm not too late to influence the budget, I respectfully ask to include budget dollars for several specific items, including creating a strategic project plan for bird mitigation efforts for glass structures in Calgary, including City Hall, +15, and Calgary transit structures. Funds to implement window strike mitigation efforts in an increasing means over the years. Funds to support local volunteer organizations like ours, who actively, directly support our designation as a bird-friendly city. Of urgent importance is to update, review, and enhance the city's bird-friendly guidelines, inclusive of light pollution reduction. Our guidelines, when used, are outdated, include mitigation that is now known to not be effective. So this does need attention. Consider bringing back the Biodiversity Advisory Committee as a standalone group, a group to ensure both climate change and biodiversity can be prioritized by the City of Calgary, that City Council can receive counsel by both groups. Lastly, to be open to learning more on each of these topics, including window strike mitigation, especially as new councillors. There's a lot to learn, and please ensure that you're not causing any inadvertent harms through uninformed decision-making. There are a number of community members, including myself, who would be more than happy to provide judgment-free, updated information on any of these topics. So I just wanted to welcome anyone to reach out. And just a reminder, it's always okay to ask questions because we are all learning. Really appreciate that, and drawing your attention to Nature Canada's rubric, which the Bird-Friendly Calgary had to submit in order for Calgary to become a bird-friendly city, and that also contains some important guidance information for you as well.
I've learned a lot from Kathleen Johnson. I encourage all of my councillor colleagues to reach out to her. Do you guys still do those tours of downtowns with your teams?
I think it's really interesting to take a walk downtown, really to see things from that perspective. We'd be more than happy to.
Thanks, Kathleen.
Thank you.